What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video, and in today's video I could literally cry right now, tears of joy. I am so excited to be sitting down filming today's video. As you could already tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my recommendations for the holiday savings event. You guys know that Sephora does these sales twice a year. They have their spring event and then now their holiday event. Sephora is super selective with who they partner with. I'm still so mind blown that they reached out to me to partner with me, so thank you so much to Sephora. This is literally one of my dreams come true. You have no idea, because y'all know that I love me some Sephora. So it's an honor, you guys, and this is such a full circle moment because y'all know that I actually used to be a Sephora employee. So to be here today actually working with the brand Sephora is just mind-blowing. I know a lot of us get very overwhelmed when we enter Sephora and we don't know where to start or what to shop for. So I'm here to put you guys on to the best of the best, or to what I think is the best products in Sephora that I just love. And I literally covered all of the categories: skincare, hair care, foundations, concealers, powders, all of that, okay? All of that. I also did want to mention a little bit more about the event itself, just so that way you know how much you're going to be saving with this event and actually what tier you're going to fall in. So there's 3 different tiers. You have Rouge, VIB, and Beauty Insider. Higher the tier, the more you're going to save. So if you are a Rouge member, you are going to be receiving the highest discount, which is 20% off, and you actually get the earliest access to the event. So if you are Rouge, you get to kind of like start shopping first, which I like. If you are Rouge, you can start on October 28th. If you are VIB, you can start on November 1st. And if you are Beauty Insider, you can start on November 3rd. So each tier, you have until November 7th to shop. And what I love is that you can shop as many times as you want. It's unlimited. So if, let's just say, you went to Sephora today but you forgot one thing, you can use the discount again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, all within the time frame of the event. You can get the discount whether shopping in store or online. No matter what, just use the code SAVINGS, and no matter what tier you in, you are going to be getting the discount. And then another thing that I really do like is that Sephora collection is having 30% off the entire event, so definitely take advantage of the Sephora collection as well. I'm super excited for this event, you guys. If you're anything like me and you love makeup shopping, we literally wait twice a year for this. So now is the time to splurge. So like I said, grab your iced coffee, grab your drink. This is going to be a very lengthy video. And if you guys want to know all of my Sephora holiday savings event recommendations and what you need to add into your cart this event season, then yeah, you already know what to do. Definitely keep on watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Jump straight in, starting with hair care. So the first product I'm going to be talking about is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I absolutely love this product, you guys. And if your hair is color treated, or if you have highly damaged hair and you're looking for something to fix it, I highly recommend this product, you guys, because this product literally is like magic. It does wonders for damaged hair. Next for hair care is the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This instantly adds so much body, smoothens out my hair, and just honestly makes it look like I went to the hair salon every single time. No. 8, and I believe this is the newest member of the family to the Olaplex line, and this product is amazing, y'all. Next, I have a body item, and this one is from Mario Badescu Skincare, and this is their Rose Body Soap. And as you can see, literally mine is, girl, almost done. Okay, the Mario Badescu Rose Body Soap, especially for your feminine areas, is so amazing, you guys. Like, I highly recommend it, and it literally smells like baby powder, and roses. Smell it on your body, like, it's so good. Feminine body parts, I'm telling you guys, I highly recommend it. It is bomb. Now we're gonna move on to some of my skincare favorites. I love skincare, but I didn't want to add too much into this video. Kind of just like my top skincare products. So the first one obviously is the Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. This is honestly like my 3rd bottle of this. This stuff is so amazing, especially for an everyday cleanser, you guys. This is just the perfect morning cleanser to start your day. It has vitamin C. It does amazing at brightening and awakening the skin, which is why I love it. And I love the citrusy scent that this does have because, like I said, in the morning, it kind of just motivates me to wash my face with this, if you get me. From Ole Hendrickson, I do love the Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is also kind of like my second jar, so kind of waiting for the savings event so I could go ahead and get me a Rhea. Also does have vitamin C as well. So for those dark circles and for this discoloration, because usually dark circles are more blue tone, purple tone, vitamin C is gonna really brighten them with time. Little yellow color guard that this one has as well. You're gonna actually see instant results because the yellow is gonna kind of color correct at the same time. So that's why I really love this, and this one just smooths your under eye. Should be no surprise because y'all know I literally use this in every single one of my tutorials. But this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrop, kind of like a serum slash moisturizer slash gel. It definitely does give your face this beautiful glow with leaving you nice and dewy and hydrated. And to be honest, you guys, this is kind of like my secret potion, and it looks like a little magic potion bottle, but I lied to you not. This is literally like the key to making my skin look amazing underneath my foundation. And when I tell you this does that for me, like if I skip using this, I can literally tell with my makeup. Like I can instantly notice the difference that I didn't put on my dewdrops. Like I be feeling dry and it's just not the same, y'all. It's just not the same. Like I need this. It's like out of everything that you could cop in this recommendations, I highly recommend the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. Another amazing skincare product, and I've been using this moisturizer for years, y'all. Years, like even back when I used to work at Sephora, and that was like before autumn. But anyway, this is the Belief True Aqua Bomb Moisturizer. This moisturizer is so amazing and so hydrating, especially if you have dry, cracked skin like me. And especially for the more winter, colder seasons, having a more thicker, more gel-based moisturizer like this is gonna really do wonders for your skin. As you guys can see, mine is used and abused and literally almost gone. So definitely need another one of this, but that just goes to show you that I really love these products. Okay, so I have 3 brow products that I'm gonna recommend because all of these brow products are literally gonna be a staple in your eyebrow routine, I promise you. First things first, ever since I got this, I have to use this every single day. This is literally part of my everyday makeup routine, and this is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. Took over the entire internet when this first came out, especially when feather brows, microbladed brows kind of became a thing. Like, girl, if you're still doing boxy brows, I don't know what you're doing. Love feathery brows. I love that eyebrow effect, that eyebrow style. So yeah, this is actually what I do have in my eyebrows now. That's kind of like keeping them in place. And as you guys can see, mine looks a little crazy because I use it every single day. But it is such a strong holding gel, you guys. It is so good for your brows. And a brow pencil that I highly recommend from Sephora is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This brow pencil is amazing, yo. It's so precise, which is honestly why it's called Precisely My Brow Pencil, because do you see that? Even the packaging is so sharp. Like, I could use this as a weapon. I could just take my eyebrow pencil in my bag, girl, and I dare somebody try me, okay? Not today, not in these streets, not with my eyebrows. Okay, open it literally just like the packaging. You're gonna get a very fine, precise eyebrow pencil, and you guys, it is just so amazing for creating a very defined eyebrow. You can also create little hair-like strokes with this eyebrow pencil because it is so precise. Lines on like butter, super highly pigmented. Like, Benefit knows what they're doing when it comes to brows. Okay, last brow product is the Anastasia Brow Pen. Like I said, if you are into more or less like those fluffy brows, like a little eyebrow pen, kind of looks like a little eyeliner, but with this I actually draw on my little eyebrow hairs. Okay, so if you're a little bald-headed or your eyebrows is a little sparse or whatever, like me, I'm so bald right here in my inner part of my brow, so I literally fake it till I make it, y'all. So I would literally draw on little hairs. Okay, I listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, and I will just draw on little hairs in the front just to give me kind of like that micro bladed eyebrow effect. Honey, she's unmatched. Okay, the ABH eyebrow pen is literally unmatched. I don't know what it is about it, but it is that good. Okay, so the next category we're gonna move into is eyeshadow palettes. Start off with more of the neutral palettes first. I'm pretty sure you're probably looking at this and you're like, oh, that palette is old. It does not matter, you guys. This palette is still amazing quality and still a staple piece in my collection, especially if you are starting out in makeup and you don't own all these eyeshadow palettes. Literally, this is a eyeshadow palette that you need. That is dun, 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 the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, you guys. I believe this is probably still a bestseller in Sephora. See, mine is very, very well loved, stained. I literally took this with me on vacations, for my birthday. This done is perfect for holidays, perfect for summer, perfect for events like mattes and your shimmers, which I love because like I said, you can create so many looks with this. Honestly, like my first palette that I've ever used down to the T, y'all. Like, look at this. I loved this palette. I'm about to repurchase it, no lie, because I really enjoyed this palette and I'm pretty sure everybody will. Yeah, whenever I have the extra free time, I do freelance here and there. And when I do freelance or even just days like today, soft matte kind of look like what I have going on the eyes, I will use my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This is my favorite neutral palette, literally. It's all matte. I love it. So it's just perfect for every shade that you need in your crease. I love how the hard case, so when I'm actually putting it in my kit, it's just nice and compact. I don't got to worry about it smashing, breaking, none of that. And I just love it, you guys. It's so travel friendly. This is like such a staple if you are a makeup artist. It is just beautiful, beautiful. And that matte black right there, oh baby, that is a matte black, and we love a matte black. If you do want to splurge, you guys, I highly recommend the Natasha Denona palettes. You guys, if it wasn't for this holiday savings event, to be honest, I would not cop these because these are so much money. But during this time, oh yeah, I'm getting everything. The Natasha Denona bronze palette, you guys, if y'all love warm tones, especially for the holiday Thanksgiving season coming up, this is such a beautiful fall Thanksgiving palette. I love it. It's also perfect for summertime, you guys. I created so many bronzy summer looks with this palette, and one that I just recently purchased not that long ago. This is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, and I didn't get around to using this one specifically, but just showing you guys different variety of shades that she does offer with each and every one of her palettes. Definitely invest in getting some Natasha Denona palettes because, like I said, they are worth the pennies, y'all. They are definitely worth the coin. These shout out because I live for these. So as you guys know, Anastasia does have a daughter and a branch brand called Norvina. So Norvina actually has her own collection in Anastasia. So she has the ABH Norvina collection. So these are the Norvina Pro Pigment palettes. So I literally have all of them, okay? Amazing. They're huge. But when I show you guys these, they're gonna scream artistry. You're gonna get inspired. And I lie to you not. You're definitely gonna want to at least cop one. This one is volume 1. Gorgeous these are, y'all. Have volume 2, which is also gorgeous as well. This one does have more yellows and greens and blues. This is volume 3. Ugh, you guys, I've showed you this palette before on my channel, but I'm not sure if I actually did a full tutorial with this one, which I definitely need to, because listen, I don't know, y'all. I just opened this and I just got so re-inspired all over again. So definitely gonna be playing with this very soon. Volume 4, which is more of like your pinky purple tones, very romantic, very like subtle, more toned down, this one. Or like I said, one of them did definitely catch your eye. So yeah, that was all of the eyeshadow palettes that I did recommend. The eyeshadow that I do recommend is the Patrick Ta. I actually do not own that one, but that is definitely on my wish list just because I am going to be shopping as well for this savings event. So I am definitely going to be copying that Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette because it just looks so stunning, y'all. Next category I'm gonna be touching base on is primers. So yeah, the first primer is more like a hydrating milky primer, especially if you have dry skin. You're gonna love this primer. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and it's such a silky luxe primer. I love this, y'all. The primer literally is kind of like a baby pink color, just like this. Very, very hydrating, especially if you have dry skin. I highly recommend this Fenty one. Really nice, like illuminating primer is this Rare Beauty one. This is the illuminating base, and I love this one from Rare Beauty. This one is not kind of as illuminating as the other primer that I'm going to show you. This one is a lot more subtle. So this one you're going to get like an illuminating primer and a hydrating primer. But now if you want something to really make your face glow and illuminate, I highly recommend the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. When I do use this, y'all, it is beautiful underneath my foundation. If you have more bigger pores, I highly recommend this One Size Secure the Blur Primer. When I tell you, this will literally make you look like a IG filter. Like, I'm not even playing. Like this, so smoothing, y'all. It's so good. This primer is so long lasting. So the reason why it's called grip primer is because it's going to grip your foundation. So this is going to make sure that your makeup lasts super long. If it's a special event, a birthday, or you're going clubbing, you know that you're going to be going out, you're going to be wearing your makeup for a very long amount of time, I highly recommend this, because this is going to make sure that your makeup literally lasts all night. Okay, this is what I use on all of my clients, and when I tell you, half of my clients literally text me the next day like, girl, I slept in my makeup and it's still on. And I'm like, Milk Hydro Grip, I've been telling y'all. Okay, the next category, and my favorite category, is foundations, y'all. Oh, I love foundation. Okay, so my favorite foundation right now at the moment, well, my top two that I live for right now and are more like newer, are the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, the newer foundation that came out to the NARS family. And girl, when I tell you, this foundation is gorgeous. This is the foundation that I'm wearing right now, and I cannot stop using it, you guys. This foundation is flawless. It literally does bounce off the light to literally make you look so smooth and airbrush, which I really like. The Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This foundation is perfect for soft glam, perfect for everyday. It just makes you look so beautiful, you guys. This is a perfect like bridal foundation. Like, if you just want your skin to hit, I highly recommend this one. Like, this is like a birthday foundation, special event foundation. Like, this one is gorgeous, you guys. Honestly, all of the foundations that I'm going to be talking about kind of like do the same thing, because I love that effect in my foundation. I love it to be medium to full coverage, glowy, not drying, and pretty much pigmented. Yeah, pretty much. And long lasting. Foundation is a little bit more pricier, but like I said, this is the time to splurge. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. You guys, this foundation is so pretty in person, y'all. Like, every time I wear this foundation, somebody is always asking me, oh my god, what foundation are you wearing? And this one is so long lasting, is the Born This Way Matte. This one is the 24 hour. I do love the original Born This Way as well, but this one does last a little bit longer on me. And even though it is matte, I have dry skin and it still works amazing for me. So if you have oily skin, dry skin, I feel like this foundation is going to work amazing for you, because I'm super dry and this does not dry me out. Just like stole the show as soon as I tried it was the Makeup Forever HD Skin. I love this foundation as well, especially when I'm filming. Okay, so that little HD, I don't know what it is about it or the technology that's in this foundation, but this foundation on video, in photos, looks beautiful. So if you are a makeup artist and you work with a lot of clients that are going to be taking flash photography, are always going to be in front of lights, and you don't necessarily know what foundation to use on them, I would highly recommend the NARS foundation, the light reflecting, or these Makeup Forever HDs. So yeah. And this one is kind of like more of like my bougie foundation. When I'm just feeling a little bougie, I'll either use my Giorgio Armani or I will back this out. And this one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This foundation is so full coverage, y'all. Like, this foundation doesn't even come to play. Okay, so that's why I really like this one, because this one covers up everything. This one covers up all my mistakes, all of my regrets. Hola. So, beside foundations, I also kind of wanted to talk about kind of like tinted moisturizer, not something as heavy and as full coverage as a foundation. From Fenty Beauty, this is the Eavesdrop Blurry Skin Tint. This is perfect if you're going to school and you don't necessarily need a full coverage beat. You just need something to kind of like even your skin tone. You want to go about your day and you don't want to look crazy. I would highly recommend this, especially if you have one of those jobs where you wake up super early and you don't really have time to do much, because you can literally blend this with your fingers. So thin, but it has such nice buildable coverage. Like, Fenty really did that with the Eavesdrop Skin Tint. Alright, y'all, somebody just knocked on my door and Sage is going crazy because she is literally like the watchdog of the house. She's like the security guard. So when somebody knocks, she just starts losing it. So anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought. The last foundation is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, like my newer babies to my collection. But I had to incorporate it in this video as well because literally the name Beautiful Skin is exactly what you're going to get with this foundation, is beautiful skin. And I feel like this foundation works wonders on everybody. It's very travel friendly because it's not one of those glass bottles as well. Hand in hand with foundations goes concealers. So moving on to our next category is concealer. Is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. So if you are interested in any of my shades in the foundations or anything that I have, I will leave all of that in the description box, as well as all of the links to all of these products, so that way it's just easy shopping for you. You're not going crazy looking for stuff. I actually discovered this on TikTok. It went viral on TikTok and everybody was talking about it. Of course, I ran my butt to Sephora and I went to go pick it up. And y'all, this literally, the day that I got it, I tried it and I cannot stop using this concealer. This is my perfect everyday concealer. Sephora collection, they came out with so many undertones. Like, I was honestly even blown away at all of the tones. So shout out to the Sephora collection for doing that, because they killed it when it came out to all of those skin tones with the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. Another concealer that I absolutely love is the Patrick Star One Size Concealer. This one is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. Comes up to like the color of this one and just how pigmented and full coverage this is. This concealer is amazing. Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. This is the Magic Touch concealer. This is another concealer that like all of the influencers was talking about, and it is amazing. So if you have not tried it, I highly recommend that you do try it now. Always gonna be a cult fave in my eyes is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. You guys, this concealer will last you forever, because do you see the size of this? This literally is huge. Okay, you get so much product in this, and what I love about it is that the wand, or like the doe foot applicator, is kind of a little bit bigger. So if you actually wanted to get, let's just say, a deeper shade so that way you can actually cream contour, this is the product to do it. Like I said, this is a multi-use concealer. So if you want to use this as eyeshadow primer, cream contour under your eyes to color correct any of your acne, this is the concealer to do it, you guys. And this concealer is bomb. Okay, so moving along, now we're going to be talking about powders. Foundation powders as well as setting powders. It's here, y'all, through the screen. Especially if you watch my channel, you're like, yeah, we already know Leslie's going to include her Sephora Micro Smooth powder. And yes, I am. Okay? Yes, I am. So y'all already know I cannot skip a beat without my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Y'all already know this is my go-to for making my face look nice and smooth and just ensuring that my foundation is not going to move anywhere. This is that, baby. Another great foundation powder is the One Size one. One thing that Patrick Starr's brand stands for is full coverage. Okay, always make sure that all of his products are super full coverage, and I just love that. So for my under eye, this one is like a foundation powder. You can use this all over your face, but I personally just love to use this on my under eyes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. It took me a while to actually hop on the bandwagon of this powder, because literally everybody and their mother talks about this powder because it is that good. When I tell you that they named this Airbrush Flawless for a reason, because that is exactly how your under eyes or your skin looks when using this setting powder. So these are more loose powders, something that you would use to bake or to set your under eye. So these powders necessarily kind of like I described them all the same. They're very brightening, very smoothing, and they're gonna make sure and ensure that your under eye looks flawless. So the first one that I'm gonna be mentioning is, of course, the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent Mercier translucent setting powder. This is not the new one. Okay, I want to literally like emphasize, not the new one. I'm not necessarily a fan of that one, but the OG Laura Mercier powder, oh my god, I live for this powder. I use this one on all of my clients. Is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder, and oh my gosh, you guys, I love how brightening this one is, because like I told you guys, I love a brightening under eye powder. Not everybody is a fan of that, but I just love for it to just kind of like, what I mean by brightening is basically like that, like it has a little bit of color to it. It's not necessarily stark white where it's just gonna turn invisible. It actually does have a bit of pigment to it, and I love under eye setting powders that just have a hint of pigment. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, and this one is in the shade Pound Cake. Another powder that is on my wish list is the lavender one from Huda Beauty. I'm hearing so many amazing things about that. But yeah, you guys, the Easy Bake. Oh, and it smells so good. A few more categories, y'all. Next category is bronzer slash cream bronzers. So the first cream bronzer is this one from Refry. This is a newer brand that's in Sephora, and you guys, I love this cream bronzer. It just blends out so buttery, you guys. I also love the undertone of it. It's very nice and warm. I love a nice warm tone bronzer, but this one, like I said, is so creamy. Actually, from Rare Beauty, this is their bronzer boost stick. This is what this one looks like. This one is a very easy everyday contour because this one is kind of like in a stick form. This one is very easy to apply, but I really love the undertone of this one as well. As you guys can see, that just glided on like butter. Yeah. So now for powder bronzer. This is a newer product from Fenty, but girl, this bronzer palette is stunning. That if you are a makeup artist, or if you work with different color skin tones and you just want a universal palette that's gonna work on everybody, or even on yourself, for that way you don't have to keep buying every shade of bronzer for when you get tanned or when you're pale, this is going to be a staple in your collection. It is called the Eye and Face palette, because you can also use these as eyeshadows as well. So this is very universal, you guys. You get a lot of use just out of that one palette, and I love products like that. Bronzer is this one. This is the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder from Glowish. So this is basically like a branch brand to Huda Beauty. And this Glowish powder, you guys, is so pretty. Recently, I've been more into kind of like mineralized, more like illuminating bronzers, not necessarily straight matte. I kind of like for them to have a little bit of a glow to them. You do get a matte and a little bit of a shimmer swirl all together. That way, when you swirl your brush in there, you get a combination of both. You can even use this on its own. You don't need blush. You don't need highlighter, because this is just that perfect all-in-one product. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna do blushes. So let's just talk about cream blushes really quickly. I do have two of them that I just honestly feel like their brand is my favorite when it comes up to Sephora and cream blushes. And I know that a lot of brands are doing cream blush, but these two brands, they just honestly knocked it out of the park. All of the shades are beautiful. Cheeks Out cream blushes from Fenty are amazing, you guys. This one is in the shade Petal Poppin', and like I said, this one is the Fenty one. Favorite cream blushes from Sephora is the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. These blushes are pigmented, so I would highly recommend just to take kind of like a little dab like that, and take kind of like a dual fiber brush, swirl it on the back of your hand, and then go ahead and blend it onto your cheek just to get a nice diffused effect. You do not want to put cream blush in one spot because it is very hard to blend out afterward. And as you guys can see, this one is in the shade Bliss. This is the cream blush that I have on right now, and this one is gorgeous. So now moving on to powder blush. First brand that honestly, when it comes up to blushes, I'm like, yeah, they killed it, is the One Side Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trios. Multiple shades in one duo, okay? Packaging looks like, but like I said, you guys, this is just one duo, but look at how many shades you get in this one blush. Do you see that? So the first one is going to be a cream blush, and it does kind of like have the same feel as the Patrick Ta. You do kind of get like a protective cover. Then you have your matte blush in the middle, and then you kind of have like your shimmer topper. So the bottom one is always going to be a blush topper, which if you never tried a blush topper on top of your blush, you're gonna be mind blown. So like I said, this one is in the shade Fire Starter. Another amazing blush duo is from Patrick Ta. These also do come with cream blushes and powder blushes at the same time. So the shade Do We Know Her is my absolute favorite from Patrick Ta. So it's this one right here, you guys. It is stunning. It's gonna be a bang for your buck because you're getting a cream and a powder together. And then Patrick Ta does have just his single blushes, so it's not a blush duo, and this one is in the shade She's Sincere. And if you guys watched any of my tutorials, you guys know that this is one of, hands down, my favorite blushes in my entire collection because this blush is stunning. I have no other shade like it. This is such a perfect everyday blush. It's not too orange, not too peach, not too pink. It's just perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to some cheek highlighters, and the first cheek highlighter palette I'm gonna mention is this one. This is actually a highlighter palette and it's from Dior. I've been living for the Dior Flash palettes. This one is number 2 Glitz. This peachy one, this is what I'm wearing on my cheek. This is my everyday highlighter, you guys. I love this shade for my inner corner. I love all of them. You guys, this palette is so luxe and gorgeous. Also very buildable, so with this, you can make your highlighter from subtle to intense depending on how you like your highlighter to look. From Benefit, this is the Cookie Highlighter, and I love the shade of this one because this one is like a champagne kind of highlighter. I like to say that this highlighter is more of like my special events highlighter because this one, like I said, just looks, you just look expensive when you're wearing it because of the shade. It's just like a perfect champagne color. We have another highlighter palette, and this one is from the brand Danessa Mentrix. There's a lot of people that love an intense blinding highlight. I myself used to be one of those people. I like my highlight to be a little bit more subtle nowadays, but I do have my days where I'm doing a very dramatic look that I want an intense highlight. So this palette from Danessa Mentrix, this one is this is the light work palette. And girl, oh my gosh, these highlighters are blinding. I'm gonna swatch one just so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. So last 2 categories I'm gonna cover is setting sprays and lip products. Like I said, am dry skin, so I love a good dewy glowy setting spray. First one is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist, but I have no idea where I misplaced mine, so I'm gonna have to leave a little picture. But that setting spray is amazing and it smells literally just like watermelon. This is the Anastasia Dewy Set, and as you guys can see, mine is literally almost gone because this literally will transform your skin and make it look nice and dewy. And then we also have the Patrick Ta Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. This is the She's Thirsty setting spray, and you guys, these two kind of like do the same thing. Not need a lot, you guys, and even like the packaging of it kind of looks like a little fragrance, but it's a setting spray. And then my holy grail setting spray at the moment is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the Party All Night Stay All Day. And it's something about this setting spray, I don't know what they put in it. It's like magic in a bottle, you guys. But this setting spray, especially if you used a lot of powders, setting powders, this is gonna literally make sure that all of the powders sink into your skin and literally make it into your skin. Like, I don't know how to really describe it, but when I spray this, I can literally see the makeup that was sitting on top of my skin just like absorb into my skin. And now it just looks like one layer of skin. It's so crazy. And then you just get this super nice glow. So last but not least is lip products, you guys. So I do have a few lippies that I absolutely love from the Sephora collection. And this is the ROUGE Cream Lip Stains. And all of the shades honestly are amazing, but there's 2 that I love. It's like the most palest nude one. I cannot find mine right now. And then I also do love this one. This one is in the shade 33 Pink Peony. This one's more of like a cool tone, but both of them, like I said, the same exact formula. But these Sephora collection little lip stains, oh my gosh, you guys, they are gorgeous. Is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is in the shade Stripped. I love this liquid lipstick. I love a good center shade just to pop right into the center to make your lips look so pouty. You guys know I love a good nude lip combo. Favorite lipstick formula is the Makeup by Mario like tube lipsticks. Oh my gosh, you guys. The shade Erin, which is this one, I live for this color. This color is so gorgeous. And I love the matte finish on his lipsticks, you guys. They're also very comfortable to wear, even though they are like a super matte finish. They don't have any shine to them. They are very, very comfortable. The shade Amanda. You can see like they're so smoothing. I love them. So this is actually, I have kind of, I'm going to show you guys what I have on now as far as like my, you know, bold lip combo. But yeah, the shade Amanda is basically like my center shade. But if you're looking for a very long lasting liquid lipstick, you guys, I highly recommend the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipstick. Are literally kiss proof and they will last you all day. Like, you literally need something to remove them. So yeah, underneath the shade Amanda, I do have this one is in the shade Midnight Flux. That's what's adding like the depth behind it. So yeah, I have a lot KVD liquid lipsticks. As you guys can see, they come in so many different colors and all of them are beautiful, you guys, because the formula is amazing. My favorite glosses that I recommend are the Fenty Beauty Universal Gloss Bomb Heats. My gosh, you guys, these are so juicy and so shiny for your lips. Show you guys these in my last Sephora haul when I first got them. But honestly, ever since I did get them, they are gorgeous, y'all. Especially this one, the shade Fussy. This one literally is like my go-to. So that was literally everything to sum up this recommendations video. That was everything that I wanted to recommend for the holiday savings event. Now is the time to splurge. Like I said, I will leave all of the information, all the tiers, all the dates, everything that you need to know about the holiday savings event down in the description box, as well as all of these products will be linked down there as well. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm just so happy to be sitting down here even filming this for you guys. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you're gonna be getting this savings event, and let me know if you're actually going to be adding anything that I mentioned in today's video into your cart, because I got some shopping to do myself and I know some of these I'm definitely going to re-up on. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you all for watching. I love all of you and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!